Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for Sid Meier's Civilization 6! We have not played some Civ in a while, and of course, I think for all of us, Civ is very much in our heads right now because there's a bunch of news for Civ 7 coming relatively soon, so what a great time to revisit this. We actually played some Civ 4 not too long ago. I still say it's my favorite Civ of all time. That being said, it's probable that I actually have more hours in Civ 5, which is the one I at least have the most hours on Steam, though I did play a bunch of Civ 4 pre-stream. And I have a good amount, of course, in Civ 6. And I thought, let's play some Civ 6. One of the things, even though I have more hours in 5 than 6, I think since 6 has come out, I really haven't revisited 5 very much. I think about 2 years ago we did a Let's Play for Civ 5, and I might take another look at that before 7 comes out as well. But for now, we're going to jump in here. Do want to note, I got a few mods running. Those are expansions, but so I've got a few mods just for like UI stuff. Better screens, better map tax, better policy cards, hillier hills, more lenses. It's all stuff that just is a visual user interface change, nothing that changes gameplay. Hey, look at that! Civ 7 gameplay reveal, August 20th. No kidding, huh? I wonder if we'll have anything to say about that on the channel. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and create a game. Random leader? Sure. Deity? I am terribly out of practice. You know what? If we lose, that's fine. Let's say that. If we lose, it's fine. We'll play on deity, we may lose. Let's go to epic speed, because it does tend to make it a little more manageable. I'm going to keep it on continents, standard size. I'm bringing the intent. These are the defaults. I'm going to put no optional game modes on. I'll leave the default disaster intensity. Let's see what we get. I think, yeah, Seenie Beanie, we're going to be able to see who our leader is once he starts chitter-chattering. We might mute him to see who we've got. Okay, we got Peter over here with his moustache. What's his deal? Grand Embassy. Receive science or culture from trade routes to civilizations that are more advanced than Russia. +1 per 3 technologies or civics ahead. That's actually going to be pretty nice in the early game with deity, because of course on deity, the AI starts with, I think, 3 settlers tier 1, plus a bunch of military units, and I think they start like 4 techs and civics ahead of you. Plus, because they start with those techs and civics and more cities, they can plop down their campuses much more quickly, so they get more science rolling early, and so on and so forth. So they usually will have a pretty good head start over there. Mother Russia, extra territory, founding cities, +1 faith, +1 production from tundra. Right! No damage from blizzards. Civilizations that are at war with Russia, 100% unit damage from blizzards in Russian territory. We've got the Lavra, which is a replacement, it looks like, for the Holy Site, and the Cossack, which is, I think, going to be kind of a mid-game unit, so I don't think we really have to worry about that too much. I wonder, does Russia get a Tundra bias? Probably it does, because it's got that over there. Now, that being said, right, even though we've got this bonus, right, faith and production from Tundra, Tundra-style tiles are still pretty weak, and I'm going to say generally undesirable. So it wouldn't surprise me if we don't end up working on anything. How do we like our start? Well, I mean, there's no god tier tile right in our starting radius. And I mean, by god tier, I usually just mean something that's got 4 quote unquote real production. To me, real production is food and the, I mean, it's production. I kind of still want to call it hammers. They got gears instead, these cogs over here. But food and hammers, I might still think, as opposed to faith or gold, or science is pretty good. But I might count that as sort of like half in the early game. We're not going to be settling on a Plains Hills. I mean, we could. I can move over here to Plains Hills, which will give our central city tile a little bit more production. But then we lose the fresh water bonus, and I don't think that's altogether very desirable. I mean, I could do this just to get a little bit of extra vision. I think we probably settle in place, but we're not the happiest about it. Wow. Extra territory upon founding cities. That is very strong, isn't it? I don't know what tier Russia comes in. I'm assuming at least A tier. Potentially, I don't know, maybe S tier. Honestly, just from this aspect, that's really strong. Okay, in terms of opening technology, excuse me, I'm dying apparently. I took a big drink of water right before starting recording, and apparently it's not sitting well. Don't put water in your lungs. That's a pro tip over there. Animal husbandry and mining are going to be pretty big early on. We are looking to reveal horses. We are looking to enable chopping of woods. We are looking to maybe be ready to reveal iron in not too distant future. The big thing with animal husbandry, I think I value it very highly because it leads to archery, which is going to be the only thing that stops them dying early on. In terms of tiles, Well, we don't have anything to husbandify currently, but if we did get mining, we could focus on the stone and the jade early on, which is interesting because it's on a tundra tile and then it gets the bigger Russia bonuses. That's pretty tempting. So I think the opening move for us is going to be the research mining, and that's going to be okay. Now, for our opening unit over here, Scout is very appealing, but as you know, for me, when I play on Deity, the level of paranoia is extremely high because the number of times you just like lose a game on turn 10 because of like a barbarian encampment that wakes up next to you and just demolishes you. I like to go warrior first. You could go scout slinger. I like to go warrior then slinger. So I'm going to go and do that. That's going to be okay. In terms of tiles we're working on, see, the AI wants to run this because it's like, surely you want this faith and this culture. And first of all, don't call me Shirley, but no, I really think we've got to weight the food and production. If I just did this and this, yeah, see, I kind of agree with this. A 2-food tile because I want a little bit more growth, and then we get a bit more production out of it. I think that's worthwhile. I gotta admit, right, going this way, and then we could get the, whatever the tundra pantheon is called. Is it like Dance of the Aurora or something like that? I feel like it's something like that. That might be highly valuable here as Russia. Not that, again, we're going to have that many tundra tiles necessarily. There's at least one wonder that's good there. We could also maybe nature preserve. Maybe this little diamond shape here could be reserved for a nature preserve, or this one. I mean, obviously we're going to mine there, so that's not going to apply. We haven't made use of nature preserves for some time, so maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that's probably the real value of Tundra. You're not improving it, so I guess it's a good place for those nature preserves. Anyway, I think this is a perfectly fine tile for us to work over here. And yeah, we'll go warrior first, and I think that's good. And then, of course, Code of Laws is being worked on, as per usual. Also, as per usual, I apologize for the lack of music, but it will sometimes get flagged by YouTube, which is very frustrating. So, warrior, remember, all our times we're playing on epic speed, so things are going to be a little slower. I did go epic, right? Yeah, so I think it's 50% slower. So if it normally would take 10 turns, it'll make 15 for us. I got some fox over here. There's our first barbarian encampment. And no scout between us. Which is actually kind of... There's the scout there. If I move here, the scout should move away from the city. I mean, not tremendously so. But we don't want it to wake up the encampment. Gandhi! Okay, well, you know what? It's nice that we meet you early. Maybe we can finish you off before you nuke us. We got the Eureka on riding because we've met a neighbor. We're going to go and boop you because, yeah, you're apparently going to go and wake this up. Between Gandhi being here and us as well, we actually might just be able to prevent this from getting back to its camp, which has certainly some value. Like candy. I think I've made that joke every single Let's Play. Okay, this guy's actually moved away from the city, which is interesting. I think I'll stay here and heal. There he is. No exclamation mark? Can they not wake up before the first X number of turns? Is it because they can't actually see the city because of the hills? How come this guy's not triggered, not you know, alerted? Maybe it shows up next turn? We can go boop this guy, but I think the thing to do is actually just... Wait, did you clear the camp? Oh, they might spawn with multiple military units. I think you cleared the barbarian encampment. Maybe that's why there's no exclamation mark. Because you've got no home to alert. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. For some reason I was thinking this was a city-state. Because I was just thinking about candy. No, of course. This is India, which is a real civ. Which means on Deity they spawn, I've got to say, with like 5 warriors. I think it's some ridiculous number. I'm feeling a little boxed in then. Because obviously expanding here... Well, I could fit 1 city in here. And in fact, that's probably going to be desirable. And then over here, we've got at least 1 city-state. Now, we could just go and boop Candy. That's an interesting thing to consider. Did you just... You may have just spawned. Okay, we're going to go with Slinger, because our idea here is we want to get the Eureka for archery. There's likely going to be constant spawning over there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Second scout. Mining is done. We are going to go now and work our way over here. We've got to get this archery. We're going to die. I'm going to attack you mostly just for the XP here, because I don't think you're linked to a woke camp currently.
There is no shame in deterrence.
No shame in deterrence. Yeah, well, we'll see what we can do. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't start the game with like an entire army. I don't get to be a deity. Okay, I can't enter that this tile because of the difficult terrain. If it's still there next turn... This is a new turn. Yeah. I know, grievances, yada, yada, yada. I think that was an okay thing for us to do. We could heal a little fat. No, I think we'll stay where we are and heal. And then we're going to just run away. And in 14 turns, we're going to try to peace out with Candy. Promotion available. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm going to take Battle Cry. You know, I did load up Civ 5 before this recording to decide if I was going to do that instead. I decided to do 6, but I have to admit the fact that Civ 5 still has the old school promotion style is nice. This tree just feels so limiting. But anyway, we're going to take Battle Cry over here. And I do have mining, that's right. So, well, let's go and do the stone first. Oops, that's the wrong unit, but still, do that and then put you in the city. That's actually fine. And then you just cancel your move. Okay. Oh, this camp must be woke. We'll grab Discipline, as per usual, and God King. Pretty standard start over here. We want to get a Pantheon, and we need to not die to Barbarians. 2 turns to the Slingers. Very interesting. Here's the thing. I want to get the kill over here. Because ultimately, we want to get to 3 kills for one of the boosts. But if I do that, we're in a bad place. So yeah, I'm just going to stay here and just, yeah, be fortified until healed. One more turn is fine too. And I can actually attack you here. I know we'll take damage. But I guess I'll just wait a tick. Alright, and then we're going to go and hit you. Oh, and we did get the kill. Okay, yeah, that camp definitely woke up. Build a quarry, get a Eureka towards masonry, and then that is definitely being worked there. I mean, we gotta stay on the food focus for now. Yeah. Ooh, okay, didn't expect India to run away right then. Yeah, if I end up here, they can still hit me. If I go here, only one of them can attack me, but might still kill me. But I guess we've got to try. All right, there's our Slinger. Let's get a monument now for some culture generation. And since Candy has moved away, I'm going to try to move out that way and do that. Oh, India came back. Dang it! Okay, well, we still have 2 units. Still losing an early one like that isn't great.
Signe.
Oh! The Lion's Teeth, or Tiger's Teeth, right? Astrology boost, cool. We don't always get that. I go here. This guy could attack my Slinger here, but shouldn't kill it. Although with 2, that's a little dangerous. So I'm going to pull back instead. Let that mine. We get the boost on the wheel. Now... Okay. I'm going to declare that good enough. I'm going to remove this. And it's calculating the right thing. We could also, like, just play with locking tiles. But, yeah. So this is less food rich. But at this point, I've got to acknowledge that's a pretty strong tile for us to work. Okay. Let's see. Normally, you always want to sling first and then attack. Here, I'm trying to see if I can range a kill. I'm not sure that I will, and we're going to play on the side of safety here. We're going to do this. So this isn't going to get us our Eureka. Well, get the bronze working one, but that's not what I meant. Okay, since the 3 barbarian kill isn't for... Oh! Military tradition is for clearing a barbarian outpost. Kill 3 is for the bronze working. Okay.
If there are no dogs in...
Now... Oh, we probably have to pull back. I want to get the kill, but mostly I just don't want to die. This is going to limit how many things can attack me. Are we going to do an early reroll? Okay. Good time for promotion. I thought that was probably the case. But, oh yeah, your turn is over. Okay. But, I think we have to do that. Okay, if I do this, followed by that. There we go. There's our archery boost. Perfect. Okay. So now our goal is keep the slinger alive so that we can buy an archer. You gotta... I assume you were one that was already linked to something that was woken up, but I might be wrong about that. How do we position ourselves best to not lose units to BS here? Is this flat? I think I can enter this and then still be able to finish the promotion yet. So we're going to do that for the heal. And technically, if they're smart enough, this warrior can move here and then one of the slingers can move here and can double tap us. But I'm going to cross my fingers that's us not going to happen. I can't believe we have this freaking woke barbarian camp to deal with immediately. This is not great. I'm going to move here and then do that. He's still going to be alive. He probably can't kill me. The slinger plus the melee might be able to kill the warrior. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Oh my god. Do we get a 1 HP moment? I don't know if I can get the actual HP count over here, but if we were streaming this, this would be the time to spam the 1 HP emotes. Okay. I don't like that we're not getting any scouting done. On the other hand, am I ever happy I didn't start with a freaking scout, because we would be in a very bad place right now. How are you still alive? Eight turns to archery. Oh, Candy, can I peace out with you? Yeah, sorry about that, bro. Is it in Civ 5 that you could, like, declare war at the city-states and then immediately GG out with them? Settle down there, Gandhi. I had to deal with this. Oh, forward front to healed. Again, we could heal, I think, a little faster in friendly territory, but fine. Yeah, actually twice as fast. Would it have been worth moving back and then forward? I don't know. As much as I would love to actually hit a settler right now, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do this, because we actually might get surprised. I don't know if the Gandhi does a surprise war or not. I think some of the different AIs have different weights for that, but now I'm hoping that's the guy who's already awake from here and not a new barbarian encampment down below. That could be real bad news. I wonder, at some point they do go back to sleep. I wonder if there's any chance that that's what's happened.
May the forces of evil without craftsmanship.
Let's see here. We've got to assume early war is just inevitable. I'm not going to go for religion. It's very hard to do on deity. I do want to go, pottery into writing for our campus, but I think the campuses aren't going to start until we plop down one city, maybe two. I think I might go straight to bronze working. Yeah. I think I'm kind of okay with that. And then civic-wise, well, obviously, what we're working towards is political philosophy in some order whatsoever. We've got to go through foreign trade. Oh, we got a pantheon. Dance of the Aura. This is, okay, Holy District, get +1 faith from adjacent tundra tiles. Is there anything else for tundra? So, we could put a holy site right here. And then I guess we could still nature preserve there, especially I'm not looking to build a camp, right? I think that works. And this would be like a pretty good holy district. That's pretty much the only benefit we would get from this. You know what? I think that's fine. One really strong holy site. Especially if we're not going religion. We still want a little bit of faith generation, but we don't necessarily need infinite amounts. Yeah, get the extra warrior. That's fine. Yeah, if we can wait the XP on you. Oh, and then also guarantee that we clear that. All right, there's our military tradition boost. Clear that out. He's got nothing to do, so he's going to just Sudoku himself on us. And then we'll head out over this way. Yeah, now we'll start a settler. I should probably rest up. We actually might keep this unit around here for fog busting. I mean, we can get arrow score and stuff from killing him. Oh, actually, what I need to do is bring you back to friendly territory so that we can turn you into an archer. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Okay, then I'll head you back to friendly territory just to heal faster when we get there. This is pretty rough terrain. Oh, wow. This is a full line of mountains over here. All the way to there? Okay. Well, I think we definitely need to drop a settler in this area, because otherwise we're going to be hard up for space. Yeah. Just exactly enough money. I think we could have bought it last turn. Should have thought about it sooner. Put down there. And maybe I'll put you in this area, because there's a chance there's going to be some stuff down in this area. Let's get these horses online. Not much to check out over here, so I'll just sort of stand here, keep an eye on things. 9 turns to the settler. Dark Age over here actually might be annoying. But I'm not sure there's anything we can actually do about that. We don't have a unique unit or building that we could quickly pop out. Yeah, we might be fine. Deals. I mean, does anyone want to buy some horses? Give me a few bucks. I'm not going to sell the Jade currently. I mean, if we keep this number low, this affects... I'm not wrong about that, right? I'm sure I've been talking about it in like every single video I've ever made, but I think the cost of the age of the next era is going to be based on how much you enter with. So the targets are a little lower. It just sucks to miss by just 1. Okay, I've got 2 charges left on this builder. We're currently working all improved tiles. Population is going to grow in 10 turns. We want another improved tile. The other thing I could do is clear this marsh. Can I clear it? No, not until irrigation. No forest or anything to chop. I could just not use a charge. I could save it for the settler. That's probably the best thing to do. Yeah, I think we'll just save it for this, and then we'll quickly drop some improvements. We farm the maize. Now, if we settle over here, there's a good chance Gandhi's going to come knocking on our door. Okay, I don't need to run God King anymore. I think we keep discipline. I think we just throw in urban planning for some generic production boost. Yeah, just sort of chill over here. Oh, man, a goodie hut that we didn't spot until just now? That's madness. No, Diplo flavor. Does anyone want to buy Diplo flavor? Favor? Horses? Sure, Gandhi. I mean, sending... it's probably just a dead end. Okay, well, we can't reach you there. Okay. That's too low. It might get worse when we officially Dark Age. But I think we've got to. Yeah. Building a first trader, I think, gives us era score. We'll get that next era. I think we will build it. Sometimes I like to buy it, but I think we will build it. And the idea is we'll send a trade route from our new town to St. Petersburg to help it grow. Oh, interesting. The guy that was injured like a million years ago that's still wandering around. Build Smolensk. You get lots of orders. Jeez. That's crazy good. There's nothing for us to purchase. We're going to start with the monument right away. That culture boost. I apologize. I will not settle close to you for the next little bit. Okay, so there is rebellion growing. 37 turns. Oh, 10 turns. Yeah, so it did get worse. I think we're probably best off doing free inquiry. I think we usually do a better job of getting points from that than anything else. Part of me is like, maybe I should get walls up quite quickly, but we do have one archer, so I think now the thing to do is go pottery up to writing and get ready for that. I might splat down a third city pretty quickly. I think I got to bring these units back. Actually, I think I should probably park an archer in Smolensk. I could put you in here too. It doesn't do anything for the loyalty currently though, because I don't have... I can't remember what the policy is called. Oh, Jay. How's it going, Jay? Nice to meet you. We'll sample your hospitality. Okay, we are definitely crowded here. I think we absolutely 100% have to go with the assumption that we have to go and smash India. Luckily, India doesn't have any unique units. Well, it has unique builder. But there's no early game unique units. Oh, Tamar! I like your crown. Also, I like the material of your dress. It's very nice.
Ever wetted clay.
All right, we are now potheads.
As if there would be bricks by chance.
Well, I'm sure we'll build plenty of granaries, but not now. And yeah, you keep heading over here, please. We got 7 turns. Do we get a... Yes, okay. Early Empire, although that itself is in 7 turns, gives us a title which will give us some things... Oof. Gold doesn't really help us. If your pop goes up... Okay, and it will grow in 5 turns. That's good. Oh, that's actually a great tile for you to work. Also, I just forgot that you were asleep, so we can wake you up. Yeah, you'll grow by 1, which will give you a little bit more loyalty. I could plop down an encampment right away to lock in the cost, but it's not really something I'm necessarily looking for, especially since this isn't on the front. I don't think that's going to be the case. Do we assume war footing and just go for our archer builds? Actually, I think that's probably a good idea. We want to get our way up to 3 archers for a Eureka anyway. Oh, Jerusalem has a quest. Okay, well, I've got to do that. There we go. Thank you for the Eureka, which is some era score as well. Now we look in 5 turns. This is going to be tight, 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 tight. So we'll build the camp. I mean, that doesn't help you grow any faster. And there's nothing I can do with money to help you out. Where might we settle another city? Are we just on 2 for a while? Because that is all tundra. No food. There might be space for something over there. I don't know. I guess I should send this warrior over that way and see what's what. Wait, 8 turns until growth. What? Weren't you 5 turns until growth? Maybe I'm confused with something else here. I had a bunch of money, I could buy the monument, but how much is it? 360. Well, maybe after you rebel and we take you back is how it's going to happen. I'm going to move you here and just get you ready. Don't start anything yet, India. I need some time. All right. Boom. Only one of these 2 units can attack me right now. And India actually might be helpful here because they're going to go and attack something. There we are.
Look back over the path. Look back.
Limitani. We used that a second ago. Production towards settlers. No, apparently not. Can't train. We're not running internal trade routes. Not heal outside your territory. I kind of need to do a little healing right now, I think. Am I just staying with just urban planning? It's not very good, but maybe. But Limitani will solve our issues. Oh, also the governor. It's all coming together right now. I love ping, obviously. Liang's very handy. Amani lets us do some really funky stuff. I think blindly picking Victor right now is too paranoid, even for me. You know, if we want to max some era score things, the thing to do might be to use Amani. Because what we can do with Amani is use it to become first suzerain of things. Like, for example, Jerusalem. Oh, wait, no, you've already got that. Candy. We're going to have to send 1 rep to you. This will count as 2. Eureka for irrigation, which is what? Farm a resource. Oh, which could have been done if I had improved this maize instead. Oh, did you already go? Yeah, you just fortify.
Writing is easy.
I want masonry for the option of walls. Crowded here. You don't like that I don't have faith or pantheon, or well, I have a pantheon, I don't have a religion. Okay, no, not right now. Now, India might be going and blasting the city too, although it's probably just resting. Go archer number 2. If I do that, then I can do this and then still fire and then move you up. And then I think next turn we just take back the city. And then I think it'll be okay. I'd love to build this wonder. Well, marsh floodplains. Well, actually, a lot of floodplains. There's no way. 100% we get beaten to it. It's deity. What am I thinking? What I should do, though, is plop down a campus. Not necessarily finish it, but plop it down to lock in the cost. Yeah, there's no great adjacencies anywhere. If I was thinking of building a holy site here, which I would suggest that I am, then a campus here wouldn't be too bad, because then we'd need a third thing to generate some adjacencies, though, actually. So maybe by itself it doesn't do anything, and then I have to spend money on this, when I think what is going to happen is we're going to spend money on a builder in Smolensk. Or maybe the monument, actually. So I could put it here. I'd love to put it on a tundra tile, though, because it's kind of crap otherwise. You know what? And the borders are going to expand that way, which, fair. Okay, let me do that. And that. And I mean, then we're not working that tile and get the faith, but that's okay. But then I'm going to switch out of this, and I'm just going to go for archer number 3. Let me pull this back. Actually, with 3 archers, we might be able to make some 85 defense. I mean, they don't have walls yet, which is good. But a lot of times with 3 archers, that's a pretty good critical number. Okay, take Smolensk. We're going to keep the city. We are going to governize it. Oh, yeah. So we're not going to be able to do Amani tricks right now. -6 is real bad. Okay, we'll be able to buy that soon. Wow. Oh, I'm clearly going to want to put it there, but I'm not going to spend the money on it. Actually, what I think I might be willing to do is I'm going to lock in the encampment district, just to limit its cost a little. Dark Age is really not great. Why are you gonna grow so slow? What's... Oh! You grow more slowly when you're disloyal? Oh, shite. Okay, that's what screwed up my math before. You've got Varu? Wait. Am I getting confused between games? I said that India doesn't have a unique military unit. I'm getting confused between games. I was thinking of its fast worker. From Civ 4, I think? Civ 5? I don't remember which version it is. Wow. Okay, so early war against India is not an option. So we're just doomed then, yeah? I have to admit, one of the things I dislike about Civ 6 is this loyalty system, which feels anti-fun. And that there's no way to counter it. I can't just be like, okay, I'm just going to put in the biggest army in here. And then people can't, you know, they can't rebel, right? That doesn't work that way. Oh yeah, this start was no good. We were boxed in. And had this issue. Here's what if I re-roll, what I'm gonna do. We're gonna re-roll. I think because I have the leader set to random, I don't think it's guaranteed. I don't think it's gonna give me Russia again. I mean, it might, but I think that would be luck.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water to the great beast.
Civilization gains culture equal to 20% of the unit's cost when a non-civilian unit is trained. Melee, plus 2 combat strength for every adjacent unit. Well, that'd be good for the early war we're going to do. I guess we're going to be playing as the Gauls instead. We're going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we're going to start the game as the Gauls. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.